Good morning! Today is my birthday. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Okay, I'm probably gonna delete that off the video. Anyways, so I woke up bright and early this morning, like feeling fantastic because I was starting to have a bad night last night because there's people that drive me crazy and I can't stand up for myself very well. And I was trying to stand up not only for myself but one other person, and it was just kind of like, you know what, this is stupid. It's my birthday tomorrow, and this is why we're having dinner tonight instead of on my birthday yesterday. So I went to bed after reading like 10 chapters of this book I'm reading because I can't stop reading it, which is good because I'm a slow reader, so the faster I read it, the better, and then I can get onto my list of other 22 books to read this year. This is book 2, so I have 20 more books to read in a year, which is kind of a daunting task for me. Um, but so I went to bed last night and I just listened to Hughesby because like sometimes I listen to Hughesby when I'm like in a really, 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 really not good mood, especially when my depression comes back and tries to kick me in the ass. And so it's just like Hughesby, like there is a reason that I got one of their album arts tattooed on my skin is because they've saved my life and they just mean a lot to me and they help me figure that stuff out. Sorry, my hair's a mess today. I don't really care. It's my birthday. My hair can look however it wants. But, so I woke up this morning feeling fantastic and energized and ready to do a vlog now that I have internet back. So with that really, really long introduction, I kind of figured today's video blog topic would be NaNoWriMo. And I know I've done like a lot of like, or at least I think I've done one other video blog about NaNoWriMo. But it's coming up again in April, Camp Nano. And the great thing about Camp Nano is you don't have to write a 50,000 word novel in a month. They have 5 different options. They have nonfiction, fiction, short stories, poetry, and script writing. So like, there's 5 options for you to do, which is fantastic. And if you're more of a poetry writer, you can set your word count really low, you know, to a general, I don't know how, depends on if you're writing like an epic poem or if you're writing just haikus and stuff. But you can set your word count to whatever you want. From like, I think the lowest you can go is 10,000 words, but I'm not sure. But then like 999,999 words is your limit because I don't think you can do 1 million words. I don't think you'd want to write that much in a month. I don't think that's physically possible. But so it's really, Camp Nano's great because you can choose what you want to write. It's not set to 50,000 word novel in a month. So I already have my idea ready. I'm just trying to plan it. I'm getting kind of stuck in the planning, but I wanted to encourage everybody to try it. Even if you like writing just little things, like you can write anything you want. It's fantastic. And one of the biggest things about NaNoWriMo is like I know a couple people online and in real life and stuff, and that struggle with NaNoWriMo all the time for various reasons and stuff. Like they can't get an idea, they can't continue writing their idea, they don't want to write anymore, but they still feel obligated to do it because they've always been writing. Whatever you do is up to you. But when you're writing your novel, the biggest thing you need to realize is that you are writing your novel for yourself and no one else. Who cares if anyone's going to read it? The novel I'm trying to publish right now, I wrote it for myself. I wrote it because I needed to get that story out, and I needed myself to be able to tell that story. I didn't really care who else was going to read it at that point. And because of that, I wrote it in 14 days, and it just worked. And it's still working. I haven't really had to change much about it. Um, let's see, a few quick tips on starting Nano. Getting ideas. One, you need an idea. You need a character in mind that you've had. You need a scene. You need a couple of lines, like something that sparks your imagination. The thing that sparked my idea is I was thinking, what if like I moved to an apartment and I was like singing in the shower? I'm terrible at singing, so imagine I'm really good at singing. And my next door neighbor came over and was like, hey, I'm in a band. Do you want to be my new singer? And I don't know, that just kind of sparked it. And my idea is a lot better than that because I don't think the band is actually really a band because they kind of suck. but they're kind of awesome too. Like, I'm really excited for it. But you need that idea to start you off, and then you just need to build from that idea. You have one character, make another side character, make an antagonist, like someone that drives them crazy, their boss, their next door neighbor who's in a band, who's demanding that they be a singer, you know, the boy across the hall, you know, like the little sister. You just need an antagonist. Or even the bad, evil sorcerer who's trying to destroy you. I just write realistic fiction, so I don't think about that very often. But you can write fantasy too. Fantasy is great. A lot of people write fantasy for NaNoWriMo. It's I think everyone should at least look into it, especially if you're a reader or you like doing like writing assignments in high school. Look into NaNoWriMo. I can't ever spell it correctly. Just look up them on Google or go to their website. It's Camp Nano right now, so the NaNoWriMo website will just link you to that site probably. But create a profile. They'll put you in a cabin and you can discuss everything with like your cabin mates and stuff. You can determine if you want just random cabin mates or if you want in a specific age group or a specific genre, specific word count. And then those people are also doing this insane challenge with you, and it makes it easier. So I hope everyone gets into it, because it's my big push. It always will be. When I get Swallow published, I'm not going to be wildly famous for it, I know. I don't care if I am. I just want I just want people to read it and be affected by it and be like, okay, it's okay to go through this and survive it. That kind of thing. But I have my winter shirt, not wearing it, but my winter shirt from that NaNoWriMo that I wrote it during, and that's just gonna be my biggest push forever, because I really believe in the power of NaNoWriMo, the power of words. Words are fantastic. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's just write, and write for people, and write for teens, and write for myself, because writing makes me feel good, and that's what this year of being 22 is all about. It's making me feel good, and I know participating in NaNoWriMo will help me do that. And that's it for now. Hopefully next week I can show you my tattoo. It's just still kind of all scabby and gross. Like, there's a picture under my 22 things tag, or there should be. I will fix that if there's not, of my tattoo. So check it out, or wait till next video blog. I don't think anybody watches these anyways, but hey, have a good day. Happy birthday to me, and I hope you have a fantastic one, and that you look up NaNoWriMo writing in novel in a month competition. Bye!